Killer Squad Manager. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. Very well, thank you.
You see you grinning from ear to ear. And that means you had a good game week.
It was all
Ah,
right. It was all right. I can't complain necessarily, but it was all right.
all right. Right. So tell us, what are your transfer plans for the upcoming game week?
I got priced out from not paying attention to the price changes to my original plans. So currently, definitely 100% I'm going to bring in Haaland. I actually don't want to take out Salah. I think, it's going to be a very good differential, especially in my mini league. So, it's Haaland. And then, the question right now I am posing to myself is KDB versus Foden. If I do go Foden, it's most likely only going to be because he's easier to get to currently. I think KDB would need me to take a few more hits. And right now, that's not with my season strategy. So, I am trying to take less and less hits, but if there was ever a time to take hits, it is now because, yeah, I think you can make up for them considering that there's a double game week and they are doubling in game week 37.
Oh, wait. Let me get this straight, because maybe I'm getting deaf in my ears in my old age. Are you telling us that you are going to have Mo Salah, KDB, and Haaland in your team?
No, I'm not. So I was
Oh,
just saying that
all right.
I want to keep Salah because he's going to be a good differential. But if I want to go for all three, I'd have to remove Salah.
All right. Point taken. All right, good. So I'm assuming then that means you'll also be taking hits in this game week, upcoming game week. And then if
Definitely.
so, does that mean that you'll also take hits in game week 7?
Very much most likely. Yeah, most likely. Um, of course, like I said, I'm trying not to, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you've got, I think, the players who are essential for that double game week, and those are Man City assets. Those are the most essential players. Right now, I don't have any Man City assets, so um, I'll take whatever hits I need in order to bring the necessary guys from Man City.
All right. Let's talk captaincy. Who are you looking at for captaincy this game week?
To be honest, it's most likely just going to go on Haaland. Not trying to break my neck about this. I don't see a strong differential. There are people to go with, but they're not necessarily looking strong this particular game week. I mean, I can go with Arsenal defense. I think they very much can grab a clean sheet, but it's too risky. So I think I'll just go with. I mean, you could also go with a Foden or yeah, maybe more of a Foden rather than KDB. But KDB does have these attacking returns as well, so I think Foden is less risk than KDB as a differential. But it will most likely go on Haaland.
All right. Since you will be keeping Salah, Um, any reason why you would not pick him as your captain, since you'll have him in your team solely based on that he is your differential? And yes, they are playing Spurs, and that means because he was on the bench, that means you'll definitely start the next game. And Spurs got a really high line, and they could be punished for that. And Salah is playing at home. So would Salah not be a better option for captaincy?
Definitely, and that's exactly why I said I want to try and keep Salah. And the captaincy armband is on him. It's to convince me going through to the deadline. If I could have it my way, I would honestly take out Mbuemo. Darwin and Solanke and bring in Foden and Haaland, and of course replace whoever that third striker is going to be. But I don't think I have enough funds for that. So that would be my ideal. And then I would have Foden, Palmer, Son, Salah, and Bruno Fernandes, and play two strikers being Isak and Haaland. But I don't think I have the funds for that. So unlucky.
Right. Looking at your team, do you really think it is beneficial having Bruno Fernandes, especially since they are playing Arsenal and Newcastle in the double game week?
In all honesty, Bruno for me just is a differential. And I say that in the sense that he's less than 20% owned. So he's got the double. Yes, he is playing Arsenal. But yeah, I was counting on him doing well against the Burnley. Hopefully he can do something against Crystal Palace. Eze is not there. And then just hoping he can still do well in the double game week as well. So it's me covering my side on Man United assets. We can't, overlook the fact that he has been in form and Man United has been granted the favor of penalties in recent game weeks. So out of the Man United assets, he's been the most in form, and it was a no-brainer to go for him than over Garnacho or anyone like that. But I think now that you mention it, I don't have those. I don't have that luxury right now of just downgrading him. I think I'd rather keep him. But if I had the luxury, I would downgrade him to Garnacho in order to help me fund a KDB and a Foden. Foden, yeah.
All right. So based on your team, does that mean that since you do not have any chips, or should I say bench boost in this instance, does this mean that you are solely going on making sure that the entire team is double gaming players, or are you going to leave some of your players as single gaming players?
I'm really looking to try and leave the defense, that Arsenal defense. I do highly rate them even against Manchester United. I think that game is going to be so tight. They're definitely going to have the goal of keeping Man United out. So Thomas Partey being in the middle and Declan Rice being at number 8 has sort of left the guys a bit open, and there are teams getting shots. As to when Declan Rice is playing a 6, we've been a lot more solid. So I'm gonna take my chance and leave them there. But I mean, it will really depend because things change. I think, of course, we're all persuaded by the last recent events. So if Pedro Porro is showing strong form, I might decide to bring him in. Of course, if Gusto plays this week, and I think he's still injured, if Gusto plays this week and he shows that he's ready for that double game week, I might bring him in. Yeah, and if I really think I can bring in a third defender, I might just decide to bring that third defender in and leave Raya there, of course, as the single game week keeper.
All right. In terms of the Banter League, in the last 2-3 game weeks, you've made real progress. You're currently lying in 5th position. Do you think that you'll be able to make the top 3 based on your position at the moment?
Well, it was my prediction, and I'm on par to that right now. In all honesty, anything can happen in FPL. I think my turnaround game week, which was that game week 34, captaining Eze, showed that. And I think if I can stick to my strategy, which is very hard because things change in FPL all the time, you have to change strategy, you have to adapt. And I think if I can stick to my strategy and the FPL gods are on my side, then 100%, I have full full belief in my capability to actually do that. And in all honesty, I think from my side, number one and number two are not necessarily far if I go um, on the extreme end and keep going for differentials. I don't think there's any ground I need to make. I think there's just more of I'm more on the side of keeping the ground between me and those behind me. Um, absolutely fine with the two people on top of me. Winning, it's more about the big mouths behind me, Bandwagon 11 Manager and Tlahlaga Kulu. They just had a bit of, I don't know, I just needed to show them my skills. So it's going well so far, but we'll see. We'll see.
You do know that there's a difference between skills and luck, right?
Yeah, I do know that because
Having one good game week is what is a true definition of luck. All right, it's not
yeah,
skill. So please don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted.
in FPL you need both, and I've showcased my skill recently. Luck has been on my side for that. So yeah, what can I say?
Yeah, a lot of luck. Let's just say that. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, if you feel like that, thank you.
Right,
Is
that's
there
it for
any?
me.
All right, very well. Thank you.